Sudden death comes from sudden complications from high blood pressure. And high blood pressure can give us what we call stroke, also called brain attack. Okay? And another one called heart attack that we shall look at. Now, how does it give us? It gives us brain attack, because the brain has got so many blood vessels taking blood to it, and nutrients and oxygen. Okay, any of these blood vessels can be affected, and mind you, somebody can suffer from paralysis of one side, so-called stroke. Okay, and somebody can suffer from death, sudden death, depending on which blood vessel has been affected here. If this one is affected, this one seems to be on the outside part of the brain. These ones are in the inside center of the brain. So the more inside they are, the more dangerous they can cause a life-threatening implication. Now, if you have these many blood vessels, any of those blood vessels is at risk of being affected by blood pressure. Okay, blood pressure. So stroke and brain attack is when a part of the brain is stopped from receiving blood. Okay, this blood is supposed to take nutrients and oxygen to this part of the brain. Okay, look at this other image. Okay, so these blood vessels are taking blood to the brain. Yeah, they go very many, they divide and become very many, so that all the areas of the brain is supplied with the blood, and this blood is carrying oxygen, the nutrients, and all manner of chemicals that are necessary. What about if you block this blood vessel? What about if the blood vessel ruptures and bleeds like this? Then the area that was supposed to receive that blood suffers, okay? And that part dies off, and it's called stroke. And depending on the area that has been affected, you can get an injury that is not compatible to life and somebody dies instantly. That one is called brain attack, stroke. Okay, or you get an injury from one of the vessels, you just get a severe headache, then you get paralysis. Over time you are not able to control, you lose power in the one side of the body, and that one is called paralysis, that as well as has been brought about by stroke. Okay, now look at these pressures. These are the pressures that really bring about this. At this point, normally when you walk in and a doctor sees the pressure being at this point, it's usually very concerning, very worrying, and we are worried about your life. Okay, look at that bursting of the blood vessel. Okay, now look at this action.